I will be talking about the topic of force feeding, the arguments against, for, and religious as well as my personal opinion. What is force feeding? Force feeding is the practice of feeding a human or another animal against their own will. This basically means that they are forcefully fed through their throat. This is sometimes something that lots of people see as morally wrong. Force feeding can be done through many ways, but it is usually done through small tubes where it supplies a nutrient substance through your body and into your stomach. It is usually performed in prisons and farms. Against human force feeding is a torture-like action. It's a torture-like action and involves massive amounts of pain and uncomfortableness. Human force feeding is usually done to prisoners. Prisoners describe the feeling of force feeding as unbearable, as they have a small tube forcefully stuck inside their body and down their throat and into their esophagus. Most patients and prisoners would have to be put in a feeding chair so that they would not move while it happened. Another problem is that it could cause pneumonia from food dropping into their lungs. Pneumonia, which is an inflammatory condition that affects the alveoli. The symptoms of it are coughing, rapid breathing, difficulty breathing, and fever. It can also boost the risk of heart failure, asthma, and diabetes. The production of foie gras is a controversial topic on force feeding of birds with more food than they would normally eat. First of all, birds are fed similar to how human patients are. They have a metal tube forcefully stuck into their beak and fed corn that is boiled with fat. That basically ends up depositing the fat into their livers. The animal rights and welfare groups identified foie gras methods as cruel and inhumane treatment to animals. Arguments for. The benefits of foie gras is that the liver of the birds are more big and fat, which gives more nutrients to humans that eat it. Therefore, it benefits many chefs, restaurants, sellers, and possibly humans that consume it, as they're getting more nutrients out of the food they eat. Foie gras can help the chefs and restaurants a lot in business. It gives them better meat and liver to serve to their customers, which definitely could earn them more money, as they will have to sell them more expensive than normal liver. The banning of foie gras in most countries have affected the chefs and restaurants there in a bad way. These foie gras productions also gives job opportunities to people, which could keep some families supplied or some income to keep themselves healthy and well-being. The religious point of view. For a religious point of view, some prisoners are force-fed food that is strictly prohibited in their religion. The Washington Post once reported that a Muslim prisoner was found forced to eat pork and drink alcohol, both which are strictly restricted in Islam. My personal opinion is that we don't actually need to eat animals in order to survive. Unlike many animals who have to kill for their food, humans could survive simply on a plant-based diet. Researchers have proven that plants have all the vitamins and nutrients that the body would need to survive. Obviously, this is not how we want to live, but it is something that could possibly happen. By killing and eating animals, we are causing pain and suffering for others. Animals are very sensitive and intelligent, and the way we treat them, from stealing their babies right after birth, keeping them locked in cages, or denying them their freedom to act in their natural behaviors, those are all actions that all cause animal suffering. Others are fine with eating lower level animals, but not those which are more sentient, like Christopher Cox, who argued that eating oysters is the moral equivalent of eating plants.